Hi guys, welcome to this mobile videography course. And for those of you meeting me for the first time, my name is Idowu Mowaju, and in this course I'll be showing you how to create professional videos with your smartphone. And before we begin, I'd like to say a big thank you for buying this course and for trusting me that you'll get value for what you've purchased. From the testimonials and from the messages I've received so far from people who have purchased this course, trust me, you would not regret buying this course. And I won't be taking much of your time. I'll just go through all the necessary things you need to know, and we begin immediately. So these are what we'll be covering in this course. First, we'll be talking about how to shoot quality and professional videos with your smartphone. Secondly, we'll be treating how to edit videos with your phone. After which, we'll go to how to create attention-grabbing video intro and outro, how to animate media and text for your video, how to create whiteboard animation, especially for explainer and marketing purposes. Then how to clone yourself in a video, how to remove video background, how to add sound effects to your video, how to put text behind someone in a video, how to create marketing video, and lastly, I'll be giving you tips on how to get clients for this skill you are yet to acquire. That being said, if you're having any issues at all in the course of this training, this is my WhatsApp number where you can reach me, and I am always available for anyone. So this is my WhatsApp number. Just send me a message on 08038176268. That is my WhatsApp number, and I'm always available for any questions. Even if you don't have a question, we could just be friends, or you just want to say hi. This is how you can reach me. I don't use group. I once had groups, but so many people come to that group to spam others out of the group, and it won't be nice to have a group where we can't interact on what brought us to that group. So I have to close down the group because of the various distractions coming into the group. So you can ask me any question. I am always available to answer your questions. Now I'll start by showing you how to shoot quality and professional videos with your phone. So the first tip here would be the video quality. When it comes to video quality, there are things that comes to mind. Your video resolution. And these days, technology has made it so simple that we can use our phone to create and edit video. Why? Is because of this resolution. Most of you don't know you're sitting on a gold mine with your smartphone. These days we have phones that can shoot videos up to 4K resolutions, 2K resolutions. The one we are conversant with is 1080p and 720p. The best one that is recommended in shooting quality videos is 1080p. 2K and 4K is also very good, but you would not be able to edit it with your phone. So always go with this 1080p. And here I have little image to illustrate. This 720p, most of you have heard of HD, full HD, that is FHD, 2K, 4K, or this 2K can also be QHD, and this 4K is UHD. I'm sure you've heard of these terms. those are used to describe the resolution of video quality. This HD 720p, this is the resolution, 1280 by 720. That of FHD 1920 by 1080, 2K 2560 by 1440, for 4K 3840 by 2160. And one thing you need to note is that why we use a very high resolution for our video is that if you use, for example, if you shoot a video of 720p, which is this screen size, the one in blue, and you bring it to a large screen television, you will notice some distortion in your videos. It won't be as clear as it was on this small screen. Same thing applies to this FHD, 2K and 4K. That is why we prefer that of 1080p, because 1080p, once you take it to a wider screen, it's not very noticeable like that of 720 and 360. So in shooting videos with your phone, you have to change or check the video quality before you start. Like using the Samsung Note 9, and I'll be using it as an example to show you. I also have a friend who is using Tecno Camon 16, so I'll use both phones to show you how to change from a lower resolution to a higher one. So this is my phone, this is my camera, and I'll switch to video. And from my video, I'll just go to settings up here, come to this rear video size and tap on this FHD resolution. Yes, now you can see the various resolutions I have. This is HD, the bottom one is HD 1280 by 720, which is what we have here. The second one, which is also FHD but another version, we won't go into details of camera resolutions, while this QHD, like I said, is the 2K, and the UHD is 4K. So with my phone I can choose to shoot with 4K videos, with 4K resolution or 2K resolution. It's just that I won't be able to edit it with my phone, so that's why I'm using the 1080p, which is this FHD, full HD. So now I'll be switching to my friend's phone, which is the Tecno Camon 16, to show you what I just did with my phone. Okay guys, this is a camera from Tecno Camon 16, and to check for the resolutions, just come here. This is it right here. So once you want to change, this is the default resolution 720p, and if you want to change it, you tap on it and you can see 1080p and 2K. So I can just click on 1080p, and if you notice, the resolution is better than that of 720. But if you can't see yours on the top right corner of your camera, just go to settings and come to video quality. You can see them here, 720p, 1080p and 2K. So that being said, always take note of your video resolution before you start shooting. It's very, very important. Another thing you need to note is your phone's orientation, how you hold or keep your phone. We all know that this is portrait mode and this is landscape mode, and the one that is preferable in shooting professional video is the landscape mode. This portrait mode can be used for videos such as TikTok videos, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, while this landscape mode can be used especially for YouTube. Unlike the portrait mode, if you shoot in this portrait mode and you take it to YouTube, you will notice a black background by the edges of your video, and that would not make it professional. And also, if you shoot a video in portrait mode and you take it, not only YouTube, you take it to let's say a media player, for example, it will show those dark edges on both sides, that is your left and right. And if you shoot a video that is a landscape, if you shoot a video in landscape mode and you take it to a portrait mode, you will notice that some parts of your videos at each edge would be cut off. You have to take note of these tips, please. Always keep your phone on landscape mode while shooting video. The third tip I'd like to give you is about your lighting. You can either use natural lighting, which consists of our daylight. So you can choose to shoot your video outside where the lighting is bright, and make sure if there is sun, do not back the sun. If not, your video, your shadow would fall on your video, thereby defeating the aim of you being outside. So natural lighting is all about using your daylight, taking advantage of daylight wherever you are. And the second kind of lighting is man-made or artificial lighting. This artificial lighting or man-made lighting is simply our bulbs. If you have a ring light, you use a ring light, and if you're using a ring light, please use 2 or 3 depending on. If you're using 2, make sure you put them side by side, one on your left and one on your right, so that the light can come this way on your face. All right, so make sure you use, if you have three light source, you can put the third one at the middle, so that one will fall directly on you, that is facing you, while the rest would face your side. So if you're using one, make sure that one is standing right in front of you. If you put it by the side, a shadow will fall, that is your shadow will fall on the wall. All right, so do not, if you're using one, make sure it's in front of you. If you're using 2 light sources, let's say a ring light or one of the studio light, you just make sure the angle is like 75 degrees. All right, while if you're using 3, put 2 facing your side while 1 facing you directly. This lighting makes your video very bright. Yes, that is the essence of using enough lighting. Like me, I'm using 1 ring light which is standing in front of me, and I have a light bulb up. So make sure you have enough lighting. The next tip is for you to make sure you have a very clean lens. Make sure you clean your lens before you shoot a video. This is important because most of us have oily hands, and while bringing out our phone from our pocket, our hand might touch the lens of your camera. So if you use that lens like that without cleaning it, your video is going to be blur. Yes, your video is going to be very, very blur, and it's unprofessional. So always make sure you clean your phone. Most of us usually go about with handkerchief, but you can get a separate handkerchief for cleaning your camera lens. Or if you feel the clothes you're wearing is not dirty, you can use it to clean the lens of your phone before you shoot. So once you clean your lens, trust me, you're gonna have a good video. So the next is for you to have good audio device. As you can see, this is what I'm using for now. This is a microphone. Always, once you have a good microphone, the sound of your video is going to be perfect. It filters away noise, especially when you're outside. The noise would not be too deafening, or the noise would not overshadow your own voice. Most of our earpiece, the one we use, have this little inbuilt microphone. You can use that if you can't afford something small like this. A microphone gives our video a good and quality audio. If you're going to shoot a video that you have to put your phone on a platform and the distance between you and your phone is going to be a little bit much, all you have to do, you can use a wireless earphone, so that you just connect with your Bluetooth and make use of the mouthpiece, which is also a good mic for your videos. Next thing you have to consider is having a still background. Yes, what I mean by still background is that if you're shooting a video, make sure there are no unnecessary movements on your background, because it causes distraction to the person you're passing information to. Because assuming I have a television on my background, most viewers watching this would be focused on what is showing on my background instead of paying attention to what I'm saying. So make sure you have a still background. If you're passing an information that is very essential, use a still background. As you can see, my background is very empty, nothing on my background, so people would focus on what I'm saying instead of trying to catch a glimpse of what is going on my background. Next is stability. When shooting your phone and your hands are shaky, it makes your video unprofessional. And thanks to technology, we have phones that have auto stability. If you're using your hand and it's shaking, after shooting it won't show. But in order to avoid such things, you can use a tripod. There are cheap tripods in the market these days, so just use a tripod. Or if you can't afford a tripod, look for a platform where you can just go and place your phone so it doesn't shake. It's paramount that your phone does not shake while shooting videos. So that being said, we will now move to editing proper using our smartphone. Please kindly stay tuned to the end of this course as you will be getting more knowledge on video editing. See you in the next lesson.